On this episode of the show, we're going to talk about why farmers market booths suck for your law firm. Hey everybody, this is Christopher Small, and this is episode 143 of the Art of Lawyering podcast. I am super pumped to be here with you today. This is actually, we're on Facebook Live, but we're recording a day late. There's a lesson in there before I even get to the lesson of the day. That is, don't worry about being perfect. Just get your stuff done, right? That's the sort of the word of the day. What we're going to talk about today is why farmers market booths are not a good idea when you're trying to market your law firm. And if you have been following me for a long time, you know way back in the day when I first opened my law firm, I did farmers market booths. I would rent a booth. I would put a sign up that just said lawyer, and I would just sit there and wait for people to come to me. And it actually worked a little bit. I got my first client from that booth, but you know, now that some time has gone by and I have become more sophisticated and more experienced and more educated when it comes to marketing and business, I think it's a bad idea. And I was reminded of that this weekend in Kirkland. There's this event called Summerfest, and it is it's like a summer festival, as you know, believe it or not. And there were these booths, you know, people are selling like paintings, people are selling like, I don't know, roasted corn on the cob, you know, whatever you see at a normal sort of event like this. But there was a financial planner tent there, okay? And no offense to the financial planners, because I know the guys that were actually there. They do these all over the place, and they do them all the time. And the way that it was set up was they were giving away like a $50 Amazon gift card if you come and sign up to put your name in the drawing. And then what they'll do is they'll call people off of that. And I was walking by, and I'd seen them all the time, and I talked to them before about whether or not it actually resulted in business for them, and it did a little bit. They do get some business from it, but I think it's a bad idea for several reasons, and I want to talk to you about that today so that you don't get stuck doing that, or at least you do the correct analysis before you go out there and spend a whole day, you know, watching random people walk by and sign up to get a gift card from you. All right, so there are kind of 5 things that I came up with, and let's talk about it right now. First of all, when it comes to marketing and business generation, what you really want to try to do is put yourself in the spot where your potential clients are going to be. And a summer festival or farmer's market is just not that place. People from all walks of life come there, all demographics, all income areas, all ages. So to place yourself there, hoping that you're going to catch a couple of people that actually fit your needs or your wants as an ideal client is a bad idea. You're not going to see those people there, and we'll get into this later. But when you're giving away things too, you're not going to attract the right people. So you know, farmers markets are not conducive to legal services, right? Just think about it. Number 2, there's no service market fit. This is kind of what I was talking about before. But when people go to a farmer's market, they're not looking for financial advice. They're not looking for legal advice. Yeah, if you're there, they might have something top of mind that they want to ask you, but what it's going to really result in most of the time is a bunch of dumb questions, or questions that you can't answer, or questions that are not relevant, or quite frankly, you're going to attract a crazy person. I can tell you when I had my farmer's market booth, how many people that came up to me and told me about wanting to sue the government for, you know, like planting things in their brains, right? All kinds of weird things like that. Those are the kind of people that you're going to attract at a farmer's market. Those are the kind of questions you're going to get when you put your booth up there. And you don't want that. You know, it's kind of like, another way to equate it too is, you know, when you're on Facebook, if you're running Facebook ads or if you're putting content on Facebook, you don't want to put things up that say, call me, 555-5555, right? Because when people go to Facebook, they're not going there to look for legal services, right? They're going there to be social. They're going there to see what's going on. So if you put content on there that draws them in or gets them to click through and learn more, then you can make your pitch later. But the same thing applies with the farmer's market. When you're trying to pitch your services, it's just not going to work, all right? Number 3, the time value equation is way off. So you're going to go spend a whole day, a Saturday, which for me, with kids and Saturday, the time value for me is going to be way higher than even during the week. During the week when you're supposed to be working, you're supposed to be working. During the weekend, I don't want to work necessarily. I do work, but when I want to, I work on things that are going to pay off in a significant way. You could go spend 10 hours at this farmer's market and get like one good lead or get 2 good leads that don't end up signing up at all. You can spend your time better doing other things, right? Which is the fourth thing that goes with why farmers markets are a bad idea. There are a million other things that you could be doing that are way better. You could be having coffee meetings, right? You could just schedule 10 coffee meetings on a Saturday and just meet as many people as you can. You can cold call, okay? And don't cold call clients, obviously. We're not allowed to do that. But go to Google and search for your network partners, okay? For me, financial planners, accountants, family law attorneys, and start calling them, leaving messages. Hey, let's have a coffee, let's meet up. I'd like to learn about your business. And then you'll make relationships and you'll get referrals. What else? Content. You could be writing blog posts. You could be doing things like this. You could be on Facebook Live. You could do an 8-hour Facebook Live, and I guarantee you'd get people coming in and talking to you and wanting to do things with you. I've seen it. You could be working on your Facebook ad campaigns, Google ad campaigns, direct mail campaigns. You could spend money on things that are going to actually pay off for you. And then, last but not least, you could be speaking at the farmer's market, potentially. If you could somehow get up on the stage and talk, you might be able to do something better there, right? But at the end of the day, these farmers markets, they're not a good fit. Number 5, the last thing, and this goes to these financial planner guys in particular, and something that you're going to want to think about if you decide, hey, I'm going to do this farmers market thing. You got to give away something that's going to actually attract people that you want. Okay, don't give away an iPad. Don't give away a $50 Amazon gift card, right? You're just going to get tire kickers and people that want to win some money. It's sort of like, when you go on vacation to Mexico, right? And they give you, 3 free rounds of golf if you just go listen to a little sales presentation. What ends up happening is you go in there and you just get crushed, right? So if you want to sign these people up, you're going to have to bring these hardcore sales tactics to the people that sign up. If you don't want to do that, give away something that's going to get people in your system that are actually interested. Give away, easiest thing to do, you can just have a big sign that says free report, 5 reasons your retirement is not going to last. Text 555 or text money to 555-5555 to get this free report, and people walking by could just text opt in, and then you could put them in your system and work with them from there. The way that you can, the opt-in that you give out is going to dictate the kind of people that you get into your system. Giving away something shiny that's going to attract the people that you don't want is not the answer. Okay, that's it. So if you don't think farmers market booths are bad for you by now, then you never will. This applies across the board, though. You want to put this same kind of thought process into all of your marketing tactics, especially if you're going to be putting up a booth somewhere at a trade show or something like that. You want to make sure you have a clean opt-in, that you're attracting the people that are actually going to have a chance to be your clients. Focus on the time value equation, right? And you'll be much better off. You'll get more clients. You'll be happier. You'll be rich. It'll be amazing. Okay, so that is it for today. If you have questions, let me know. Chris@theartoflawyering.com, and that's it. See you.
Thanks for listening to the Art of Lawyering podcast. For more great action-packed advice and information, visit theartoflawyering.com.